What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good and enjoying themselves. We are taking a quick little break from the body work, and we are going to be reinstalling. Yes, there's a story behind this. We are going to be reinstalling the Magnaspark II distributor kit from CB Performance. It comes with the spark plug wires, new coil, new electronic distributor. It's got the electronic modular inside. So when I say reinstall, Chris purchased this. When was that, Chris? November? No, December. Yeah, it was a while ago. We purchased this. He purchased it. I keep saying it's me because it's not my money. It's his money. I just keep spending it, telling him, hey, you need this, hey, you need that, and he just buys it. But so we got this, and we installed it on a Saturday. And he took it out for a drive. I think he went over to auto parts store to pick up, more stuff for the bug. And came home, ran perfect, ran great, no problems. Went to go to school the following Monday, and it wouldn't start. Dead, no spark, nothing. It would turn over, but yeah, no spark. So I got on the horn with CB, and they were fantastic. They went ahead and sent us a new electronic module, thinking that maybe that was the issue. That part down inside there, thinking maybe that was just a defective part. So they sent us out a new one, no questions asked, and we put that in, and again, started up, ran great. No issues whatsoever. As we were driving, I don't even remember where we were going. It was on the weekend. We were getting ready to go somewhere. We were heading out of the neighborhood, and it started to just lose power, completely lose power, sputter, and then die. And like, what the heck? So, then now this is the second time that we pulled it out of the car and put in the old points back in and everything. And get a hold of CB and CB Performance, and they're like, all right, I'll send you another one. Maybe you just had a fluke. So here we are on our next, well, what is this? Number three. Number three. So we're gonna go ahead and get this installed and see how this goes. How many times have we installed this now? 4?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, this will be the 4th time we're putting this in. Hopefully the last time. I figured I'd record it this time, and maybe that would make it more permanent. So we'll see. Get you set up here, and this should be a quick little video getting this installed. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, go ahead and get the old distributor out. And then we gotta take the distributor out. We got to pull all the old spark plug wires. We got to pull the old coil off, and then Chris has got. So we need to put these. Focus on the ends of the spark plugs. So those need to go on there for the new wires. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the distributor pulled out. All right. Go ahead and disconnect all the wires on the coil, because the coil's coming out anyway. And give me a little more room here. So what we've got Let's get you over here so you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not. So, hang on, let me get you off the stand here. Hang on, going for a ride. All right, so down there is the nut that holds the distributor bracket. Now this is already timed and everything for this, so if you just remove that nut and pull this out, if for every reason you need to put it back in, all you gotta do is slap it in. You don't have to mess with timing, you don't have to do anything, just put it back in. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna get in there and get that nut off and just pull the whole distributor out. That is a 13 mil for that nut there. All right, that's disconnected. I'll go ahead and pull this coil off. Get these wires off. And these were cheap wires that we got from the auto parts store. Fall apart easily. Alright. Just carefully lift it straight up. And there you go. See, the bracket's still in place. So now if I need to put this back on, cross my fingers, I don't have to. But if I did, I could just put it back on and don't have to worry about timing it. It's already set. Let's get these through. Now on our engine, it's tight back in here. So I'll show you a couple little tricks that I learned to get this back in there a little easier. How's it going, Chris? Getting them on there?
Good, just on the last one.
So for the new one, you want to put this bracket on first, because if you put it on the distributor and try to put it on all together, that distributor is so big that it's hard to get to that nut. And you only need to get it started. You don't have to tighten it down or anything. Just get it started, because then you can get back there with the socket. It's just hard to get to it. Get it? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So now we got to fish these. So let's do the number one first. So I'll let you. So I found that if you use magnetic grabber here and reach in there and grab the end of the wire, and then Chris, if you just kind of wiggle and push, there we go, and then Just pull it up out of the way. There's that one. And you actually have, the kit comes with, like I said, the kit comes with the wires already ready to go, and you've got basically 3 different lengths. So the number 1 is the longest, and then we'll do the number 2. That's the second longest. Right. Device is too hot. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had a malfunction in the old camera. But, so I got the distributor in, and as you can see here, let's see if I can get a good shot. Hang on. See there? I mean, there's that nut. There is not a lot of room. You get your fingers back there, just because this new distributor is so wide. So that's why I put that plate on first. And then we've got the number 1, the number 2 here. So that's that. So, alright, so now get you guys out of the sun because it's a little warm today, I guess. Too warm for my camera, apparently. Let's see if I can get you in there a little closer. Alright. Chris is getting the new plug wires put in place. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to get it at top dead center.
So that's for the 3rd cylinder.
Yep. Yep, so this one's number 3. If it would have been over here, it would have been number 1. Because it was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't get that one slid down anymore.
That's alright. I'll get in there. I know it's tight. It's really tight. So let's go ahead and get the distributor cap on. You guys see all right? No, it's not the best. I'll give you a hand here. Let me get this on. Yeah, those boots are hard to get on, those plugs. Especially with the dual port. There's not a lot of room in there. And while the spark plug wires are thicker and good quality, it makes it a little harder to get it in there in that tight area. Alright, I'm going to tighten that up just a hair. You hand me the Allen wrench, please, Chris. Thank you, sir. That's a little too much. There we go. All right, so this one's 1.
There.
This one's 2. this one on there. Let me see if I can. I think you were on, you just couldn't feel that you were on. We got 4. Nope, no. See, Chris keeps me straight. I'd be doing it wrong if it wasn't for him. 3. And I mean, the way that those, if you hear that, everything's really made really well, nice and secure. I know I'm in your way, sorry, but you're in my way, so. All right, now for the coil. So the coil, you can see here, it's got top and bottom, and one's negative ground, one's positive. You do not want to connect it up backwards, because if you do, then you will be pulling it out to put a new electronic modular in it. So the instructions are pretty clear on which is which, but they also, if you notice here, focus, let's see, maybe that way, this connection is a little narrower than this one, right? So then if you look on the wires coming from the modular, the ground is smaller than the positive. So it's really, I'm not going to say idiot proof, because I'm sure it can be done, but as long as you connect this up correctly, then you know that the top one, this one up here, you know, if you're looking at it this way, this is ground, this is positive. So as long as you know that and you take your time and connect it correctly, you should be good. So we're going to go get this put in place. We don't really have the correct mounting that we're going to do for this. This is just kind of temporary until I got to come up with a better solution on how to mount this. I'm not a fan of the way that it is now, but we got some wire to clean up in the engine bay area here, so we're going to do that and kind of dress things up, and then once we have that done, then we'll figure out a better mounting solution here. But this is secure, it'll hold it. All right. I'll move you up there a little bit so you. All right. You really can't see from there. Hang on. Going for a ride. I'm gonna try this without too much trouble here. All right, so we got positive, which again is the bottom. Positive. So this is from the front. This is the positive for your solenoid and your choke, if you have one, electronic choke. And then we've got the negative that goes to the distributor, and then the positive that goes to there. Now this, we have this wire here goes to our tach, which is negative. And then we just need the coil wire, which that goes in there. And snaps into place. Our old distributor was vacuum advanced, so it had a vacuum line going up here to the carburetor. So for now, we're just gonna do that till I gotta get a new cap. You can buy those caps. So I gotta buy a new cap, make it look a little nicer. But so that should be it. So now we need to fire it up and start working on timing. You time this just like you would a 009. So 3,000, 3,500 RPM, 28 to 32 degrees. So we'll get it fired up here and see about getting it timed. Alright, go ahead and start it up there, Chris. Go ahead. So now I'm going to get a time, and I'm going to do my best to show you where it's at for us. It's going to be a little hard to do because I only have two hands.
on our timing. I'm going to set it at 29. See that okay? Yeah. Set it at 29, kind of start there.
Running pretty good. Got a good throttle response.
gotta tidy up the wiring and whatnot. Should be good. Alright, you can shut it.
Cool. That should do her. You want to take her for a spinner on the block? Man, that sounds good.